Oh, I just had to put drink.
Hey, Josh. What's the S stand for? Yamaha. So that's Roger Lee on the lower right, correct?
Yep, that's the Black Monster helmet. This is Roger Lee Hayden, Chris Ulrich, Joe Roberts, Jake Zemke, Josh Hayes, Martine Cardenas.
How long have you been doing this?
This is my 30th year.
30 years. Why retire when you're having fun, right?
Well, it's not my intent to retire. It's being suggested to me that it's time for me to retire because of my age. I train real hard for this position. I can work 3 young people under the table in a heartbeat on a weekend. I never fall behind on this. I've worked with 40 riders on a given AMA national weekend, and shoot, I do 300-400 different helmet services in the course of 3 12-hour days. This is an environment that I just thrive in. I love doing this work. I love working with the racers, but I really love the opportunity, because of the attraction of the racers and what we're doing with their helmets, to have these endless conversations with my fellow motorcyclists, the spectators, our consumers, to talk with them about how important correct headgear is and correct fit and the amazing, unique attributes of the Arai product compared to the other helmets in the marketplace. And what you see here as it relates to service, and I'm very, very proud of this, is my creation. When I started in '85 with Arai, I was a contract consultant for motocross and supercross, and I did my first road race at Laguna Seca in 1986. In 1986, helmet service consisted of a guy with a bag with a few shields and some packs of tear-offs. And you would hand a guy a shield and a pack of tear-offs and say good luck.
Right.
And I looked at this and I said, no, we could do way better than this, because this creates the opportunity. Arai Europe is really credited with creating helmet service in its purest form, but they did it solely from the standpoint of working on the racer helmet. And I've rarely said this out loud, but for me here in America, what we do in racing is it creates the opportunity to have endless conversations with the end user of the product. And that's probably as important, if not more so, than what we do in racing. Racing is important from the standpoint of developing the product, because racing takes you to extremes that you don't see in normal motorcycling, and it is very important to a company like Arai. But our consumer is the essential ingredient, and I'm fond of telling them, you guys think I'm here just to do this, and there's no question it's my focus. But I always stop to have these conversations, because without these consumers, without these spectators, the people who purchase our product, we wouldn't have a company. But this is about, in a sense, if you don't mind the analogy, it's like bait on a hook. When I've got heroes and world champions and national champions standing in here under the tent in their helmets and we're working on them, it draws people to me. And that creates the opportunity to share quality information with them that might at some point save their life. They might actually need their helmet to save them. My wish is that no one ever needed their helmet. Sadly, I know that that's not a reality. Stuff goes wrong, and you need to have quality protective gear. One of my favorite lines since I've been a little kid is, dress for the crash, not for the ride. It's really important. Flip-flops and a pair of shorts and a wife beater t-shirt is not correct protective gear. And the last thing I'll finish with is, any helmet is better than no helmet, as long as it's a real helmet. And that speaks to the novelty phenomenon, these pretend helmets that dominate the big V twin side of our sport. Those aren't real helmets. Those will actually kill you. They don't have an energy absorbing liner in it. They perform pretty much like a cookie cutter for the top of your head. They create a 360-degree implosion fracture. It's 100% fatal 100% of the time. And you're better off in a baseball cap than a novelty helmet. And that's the honest to God truth. And that comes from 30 years of experience in the trenches. Yeah. Wear a helmet. They work. Wear the best helmet you can put your hands on. They work even better.
Well, I'm too old to do anything about it, but you know what? This place is full of Why aren't you guys mobbed by men?
Sorry, what?
I said, why aren't you mobbed by the men? I can't believe you're standing around alone.
I'm just gonna get mine now.
Oh, perfect.
There we go. We got a
One
man.
right here.
We got a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
How many can we get in at a time? I think with your umbrella.
I can make it. Turn inside.
I gotta do it sideways.
Yeah, here, we'll do it.
You can do it. Oh, this is good. Perfect. Thank you, ladies. Oh, thank you. I
Do you want me to get one with you and her too?
Oh, I love
gotta
that.
get the whole family.
The whole family. The whole family.
We're not invited. We'll just peek in the door. Oh, there's the important people.
No, you know, it's not. No, it's not. Congratulations. Thank you. Great day.